All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's talk about Korra Obidi and Mr. Korra Obidi, Justin Dean. Let's bring ourselves up to speed. There's not much except that they started to drag each other in the court. He posted this, I guess, some few days ago, and he said lies over restraining order. lies over no lies are over restraining order and jail time possible if my ex speaks more lies. The reign of terror is over. Let peace reign. Again, I'm sorry, I'm just following the headlines, okay? So you guys can feel free to bring me up to speed. I'm just following the headlines so we can extract lessons. Again, I cover these headlines because I want you to know how expensive divorce and separation are, okay? I want you to know, but anytime I get a chance to extract lessons, I extract lessons, especially from the comment sessions, okay? Okay, so we know from the this young lady is a content creator, a singer. What did she call it? From the African motherland, dancers. Okay, something like that. And this young man is supposed to be a chiropractor. Majority of the videos is we've seen that has gone the most viral, at least because I don't follow him. Majority of those videos are videos of him dragging his ex and basically dragging his whole family. Oh, by the way, your ex is still your family. I know. It's a tough one. It's a difficult one to understand.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
Your ex is family. Unless you can prove that they are an abuser and the court says, and then from a legal standpoint, they might even allow some kind of restraining order. But unfortunately, before they determine that, you generally will have to drag your family through the muds, including your kids. You have to drag them through muds. And oftentimes people do that and they do it as it's supposed to be a last resort, but they do it to manipulate everybody else involved, you know. They do it to exercise that level of petty, right? Yeah, people get very, very petty, and when they get petty, naturally you want to get petty. Okay, if your ex gets petty against you, you start to feel like they have one up on you, they're cheating you. You feel like it's not fair. Once you start bringing it that fairness into it, naturally you would want to fight back. All right, so let me read some of these comments, right? Let's see. Okay, there you go. He's just so angry that Kora is enjoying her life. Just move on, man, and stop acting childish. Okay, so I guess they started the case already. Jokes apart, can a bill be passed that once marriage hits the rocks, any pim from either one of them, 12 strokes of cane? Because we don't tie a kilo day. No, they can't do that. The government can only come so far. The government don't want to be in your family or personal matters at all. They're forced to be in it, and even at that, for most of the jurisdiction I've read, their laws, they actually force you to go through some kind of mediation, because ultimately the children's interest is really what, especially if their children are involved, right? The children's interest is what they care about, right? Because you guys are adults, right? So you want to drag each other. As long as you don't lay hands on anybody, you can use your mouth, freedom of speech, to drag each other. All right. So no, but even yes, this person is saying once you say pim about the other person, no, you can't. Just like off the streets on a regular street with your friend, you can say anything to anybody. But once you lay your hands on them, it becomes your fault. Now, if they say something that's inaccurate, you can file for, what do you call it? Defamation, libel, things like that, right? And it's still civil lawsuit. It's not criminal. Anyway, so but it makes sense to me. I don't know why people keep advocating for hardcore military type laws. I don't understand. I don't know if you know any country that has survived that peacefully. Anyway, she was claiming the victim when she is playing another gender mind game What was that GoFundMe about, please? Okay, so that's a person still dragging out for the GoFundMe. She had since apologized for the GoFundMe. She apologized for traveling the day after the GoFundMe. She said she had booked the travel for $293 before that. Somebody said, I'm not a fan of Kora and her sister, but this is the worst thing that can happen to any woman, I swear. Well, divorce and separation is the worst thing that can happen to people. I'll tell you that much, because again, whichever side picks to be petty, this is what it looks like. And by the way, you don't have to be intentionally petty. Sometimes all it takes is a good lawyer that will cook you because they want to collect all of your money. Okay, this man and you now 5 and 6, brothers and sisters. Let's see. Normal you both know wise. Now from afar we they rate them, but when you near them, see more. That's crazy. Now I can confirm that this is a spiritual ex-hobby. Well, they got married. It gets petty, it gets nasty like this. Okay? You're not just gonna walk away from a breakfast scot-free. That's not how it works. Okay? Everybody. Everybody.
Sorry.
That's not how it works, unfortunately. That's why I would tell people, hey, if you're arguing small disagreements, small, learn conflict resolution. Conflict resolution in a romantic setting is not the same as the one they taught you at your job when you are the manager. Those are two different things. A lot of people try to use IQ. They want to use mathematical intelligence when it comes to romance, and then they want to get, let's just be logical. You're right.
Continue.
Let's see here. To be honest, y'all need to stop carrying these people's story. I am very tired. No, we're not gonna stop carrying the story. This is what it looks like. It gets nasty. The story is still on. Somebody said, Dr. Justin D, you do the insult. He does most of the insult, from what I've seen. You do the lies and threatening. You talk the most about her, and no, you are talking about jail time. You are the real Pharaoh. Thank God you filed for a divorce and set her free. Okay, so you think whatever you report is final? Dr. Justin Dean, I'm sorry, America don't work like that. The law has two sides. That's very true, but the law can be skewed wrongly sometimes, because the people that will do the final judgment are human beings. So if you go there and act mad inside of the court, it might work against you. Don't get say that's not the law. Like, it will work against you. That's why sometimes people will send people to me to prepare them before they enter that courtroom, because they will drag you woto even when you're right. All right, I keep telling you, this world does not operate on that fairness nonsense that you guys are obsessed with.
You're right.
Somebody said, get a life, Justin. It's becoming increasingly irritating. It simply shows you have no life outside of this lady. Please move the F on. Yeah, meanwhile, I think Kora did an interview. I haven't had a chance to watch it. But I don't know. She did an interview. Let's see. Let me play this for you.
When I marry, the man becomes my life. You know what I mean? Okay. So now I'm trying to, put that energy in the money making side, so I don't end up homeless like I was.
Okay. Is that because you want to make money, or is that because you got experience?
I know that nobody's going to come save me in a knight in white shining armor, so I need to focus on the money.
Why do you think so?
Why do I think so? Because it's a fact of life. Who is going to come save you?
What do you mean a fact of life? Women meet princes in shining armor that come and save them off their feet.
That's amazing.
And take them to...
Cool story. It didn't happen to me, though.
No?
You have to save yourself.
Mr. Dean didn't do that?
Why are you calling his name here? Sure, fucking my for it. Me like me right?
Why now? He didn't.
Why you people see? I want to make a public service announcement.
Now make it.
I'm not the only person that got married in Nigeria. In fact, my marriage was not even public. All you saw was one post on IG. That's it. Kora is taken. You people are now carrying the marriage to tie my leg. It's been 2 years. Please leave me alone, I beg. I'm single as a dollar bill.
Yeah, but
Singly,
that's why I started by asking if you're searching, if you're
I'm
in
not
a relationship
searching.
or.
I have many boys that service me. Serious Nigerian woman.
Yeah.
When I marry, the man becomes my life. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So now I'm trying to, put that energy in the money making side. So
All right. So that part where she says she had a bunch of boys servicing her, of course, social media is wrong with that. But I was reading inside of our backstage earlier on. Chinye was saying that part was a banter. I believe that. It doesn't matter. But this is the internet. But she's the one that tends, like, the most viral clip they can get out of her is her talking about boys servicing her. It should have been her dragging Justin Dean if she's just typical, right? But she's not doing that. She's not the one doing a lot of dragging. She only answers to it if something messes with her money or something like that. That's the only time she actually speaks out about their relationship, about their children and things like that. So again, gentlemen, as you can see, this is not about white, black, Nigerian, African, American. We just have a lot of weak men in the pool right now. And that produces a lot of weak women. Okay? So don't come back and tell me, so it's just weak men. No. When you have a bunch of weak men, it produces, we do carry the seed. They multiply. Okay? They multiply. The kind of women we have in the dating pools, in marriages, is a function of the type of men that we have. So unless we get that straight, we're going to continue to struggle in this respect. With that being said, do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. Let me know what your thoughts are about this. I would like to know. And then also educate me, because I'm not really following the Korra Obidi story too much. So educate me. Maybe if I find something interesting, we'll cover more of it. All right, because I see that a lot of our Koreans are also here. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you that are sticking around. D-Love says, I believe she was joking. Also, it's because she knows the kind of stuff that peppers JD. She knows that man well, Justin Dean. Yeah. So I completely believe that. But, we have enough lame people in the internet that actually believe that. And they don't even take the time to go and watch the full thing. I don't have to watch the full thing or listen to the other side to know that she was joking. But I'm also open to being wrong, right? I just don't jump out there like that. We need more people around this school of thoughts. All right, so do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications, and check out this next segment. I'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Lola.
And this is Ola from Man of Prestige.
Did you know that nearly 50% of marriages end in divorce?
Studies also show that children raised in two-parent households tend to thrive.
If you're struggling in a broken relationship or marriage, you're not alone in facing these challenges.
But having a solid support system is crucial. We offer evidence-based relationship and marriage resources and coaching to help you navigate the difficult times.
Don't just wing it. Learn the principles that work.
Download our 2 free books and book your complimentary coaching session now at manofprestige.com.